Okay, I'm gonna run down my history with 7 Seconds, culminating in my favorite moment with them. First was I got Skins, Brains, and Guts, a kid at high school, friend. I mean, I didn't even know him that well, just gave me a whole cache of hardcore records, and in the bunch was Skinhead's Brains and Guts, and the cover was just amazing. And for this new music that I was listening to, hardcore, We're Gonna Fight just really connected with me. I Hate Sports. It was poppy, but kind of fit the bill of like what I thought was hardcore, and it looked tough, and I just loved it. Fast forward to I discovered the Crew. I discovered Committed for Life, Walk Together, Rock Together. And then I didn't get to see them on those tours, but then New Wind came out, and I saw 7 Seconds for the first time at the Ritz in New York, which is a big venue, probably like 2,000 people, and they were so amazing. Kevin looked so cool. He had a beret on, which is something I always thought was a cool look, but never had the guts to rock myself. And Kevin just was amazing, and I'm pretty sure he had the black under his eyes, and just his energy was so positive and awesome. And I just love the record New Wind. I thought it was like a perfect combination of what they had been doing and also moving into some other kind of future of hardcore that I really loved. Shortly after that, they played 2 nights at CB's, sold out nights. I went both nights, and those were 2 of the best shows I ever saw in my life. It was just incredible. New York was so in love with 7 Seconds, and they were just so incredible, and I just felt like I was seeing something important, and that connected to this, original Skins, Brains, and Guts, that I was connecting to that past in like a real way. Fast forward many years to I'm doing Quicksand, and Quicksand was kind of a step away from hardcore, and has happened to happen at the same time that 7 Seconds were doing Ourselves, which I also think was very much a step towards something else, a contemporary kind of music, which I think they hinted at with New Wind, but were really embodying at that point. And Kevin, those guys asked us to go on tour with them. I don't know if there was some intermediary or not, but we got to go on tour with 7 Seconds in the United States, and it was so much fun. And we were kind of a mess, but they were just always so cool to us and shouted us out, and just had so much fun hanging with them, and was also starstruck by them. But they broke that down in such a cool way that I definitely learned from. But the ultimate for me was when we went to Europe after that tour. They invited us for another tour, which was incredible. And, we were still pretty much a mess, but somehow they wanted us to go out with them. So it was such an incredible tour. I think it was pretty long, and we're just going through so many towns in Germany and all over Europe. And I remember one night when we were playing I couldn't even tell you the name of the town, but there's so many little towns in Germany. And it just dumped snow while we were playing the show, and it took us a while to get back to where we were staying, which was not at the club. And when we got out, it was just this beautiful, perfect snow, and not too cold somehow. And when both bands got out of the vans, someone picked up a snowball, and eventually it just turned into this free-for-all snowball fight with Quicksand and 7 Seconds and our German drivers and the people who were staying with us. And, in the middle of the night, it was probably, because shows are late there anyway. So it was probably like 1 a.m, and we're all just like chucking snowballs at each other and just diving in the snow. And I'll never forget that. I don't know. It's kind of a simple moment, but that they have carried on and made so many great records since, and have always forged like an artistic path. And I always just love and respect Kevin's songwriting, Steve's bass playing, and Troy's just has such energy as a drummer and such character. And I don't know, they're just an important band for me, and always since I was a teenager. And it's incredible through hardcore and punk that you get to know these people, and I just feel super lucky for that. So really excited for this crew repress, and everyone should have this record because it's just a classic. It's gonna always be good, and the lyrics are still so relevant and so important and so leading the way. And in many ways we've come a long way since then, but in many ways we still have far to go. So love you, Kevin. Love you, Steve. Love you, Troy. Love 7 Seconds. It's was an honor to tour with you guys, and very psyched for this package and this record. You guys deserve to be celebrated in every way. Thanks.